We have to adjust to what the workforce is telling us. It's not going to be what we were used to, which was probably 5 days in the office, 8 hours a day. Coming out of what was everybody being basically work from home and in Zoom calls, etc. Some people are in back to normal, working 5 days a week in the office. Some aren't back in the office. Some are still working through what that hybrid model looks like. The surprising part out of that was that all of us agreed that this has to change. We have to change. We have to adjust to what the workforce is telling us. And right now, it's not going to be what we were used to, which was probably 5 days in the office, 8 hours a day, and just sort of more of a rigid, structure. But what we've realized is, talking to some other teams, was they've all talked to their staff and said, okay, we're thinking through this. How do you see this now? How do you want this? And it's pretty clear that everybody in the room had staff members that are like, we want to work from home. There's opportunities for us to work from home. We understand we want to be in the office too. We don't want to lose the culture and the camaraderie, but there's a way you can do both. And what we realized during the pandemic was just that. I think we have strong cultures across the NBA. We have strong leadership. We have strong staff, really super talented people. And you have to trust that they're doing the right thing and they're going to go out and do the work. And several grizzled veterans in the room, I think, we're like, yeah, no, we trust that they're going to do this the right way, and we can make this happen. We're trying to be ahead of the curve when it comes to what I just talked about, the work from home environment, and really providing, as you see in the press now every day, about different companies offering different benefits, how they're approaching this whole return to work. And for us, I think we landed in a really good place. I think we're gonna have a strong work from home model, which will be 3 days on in the office and 2 days as flexible work from home. In addition to that, I think different from what I've heard across the league at this point, some folks who are interested to hear how it goes for us, is we're gonna offer folks the opportunity to have 2 weeks of remote work. So you can, if you're going away for your holiday and you live in Boston, you can go out and travel and spend, an extra 5 days potentially with your family, but working from a house or a hotel that you might be at, but not have to waste PTO days and still get that family time. And I think that will really recharge people, especially around holidays, and especially during the season when we know that's such a crazy time for us and across the league. So I'm pretty excited about the fact that we've put together a plan that's pretty ahead of the curve at this point. I think there'll be a lot of teams doing their own thing, and I'm sure we'll learn some things from other teams, but I'm pretty proud of the fact that we've put this together. We'll be rolling it out here in September, and we're excited to see what the results may be. I think the biggest part to this was talking to the staff. When we started this, I wanted to almost act as if they were a focus group and really just sit down and understand where their positives of this were, where they felt like they were being more efficient, effective, and then also what are the opportunities to improve. And I think there were several. I think we dropped everything and went to home, and we don't think about the resources that it takes to work from home. You don't think about the impact that it has on family life and things like that. So we did have a lot of strong conversations with our staff. I give our CEO, Ethan Cass, a lot of credit. He's always been about the staff and about the people. And we worked through this from that perspective. It would have been easy for us to work through it as like, how do we get the best results, right? We want that, but we also wanted to make sure that how do we figure out a way to do both? We looked at it from the staff's perspective, and I think where we landed, I think we're going to be in a good spot. You never know, we'll learn more as this goes on for sure.